Yo, 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 Vanglorious, Vanglorious. I know it's been a minute, and I know I was supposed to drop this for y'all a while ago, but sometimes you gotta give, greatness a minute, man. You gotta let it surge in. It's all on the energy. Normally, I don't even come out this late. Today, so what is Mooney? What if I was to tell you that the reason they try to keep you afraid, whether in ancient times or today, is to hide wisdom? Seeing how teaching comes from experience, and it is the ones who rise in adversity that make grand statue on earth, or grand stature on earth. It is the ones who are brave. It is the ones who are not afraid. Those are the ones that last the test of time. Survival of the fittest, so on and so forth. I guess with that situation that just took place, it's a perfect time to talk about strength and, being strong and not being afraid. Okay. Well, with that is going to come, like I said, wisdom, because it comes from research or experience. All right. This is why I speak allegorically. This is why, because that is what is going to benefit you. Telling you the mysteries and all that different stuff is pointless if I don't bring it to reality. I have to make it reality. Let's go. Let's go to ancient time. Let me show you something. Now everybody's talking about the Illuminati, right? And the eye of providence. People are saying it's evil and all that different stuff. Well, I want to ask you guys a question. What eye are you looking at? Is it the left or the right? Hold on. Let's run this back. Hold on. Let me show you something real quick. Because I did it wrong. Here we go. Which eye are you looking at? You guys tell me. What eye have you been looking at the whole time? It's going to be a great video because it's like, well, which one's the devil and which one is not? Are either one of them the devil? Are either one of them evil? One eye is of Ra, one eye is of Horus. You know what the funny thing is? The Egyptians did something that nobody even noticed. They didn't say the eye of Osiris and the eye of Horus. They said the eye of Ra and the eye of Horus. This is why you'll hear people say, if it's not for Asar and Haru, there can be no Christ. Christ is supposed to be the Son of God. Okay, well, they put the eye of Ra in the eye of Horus. They didn't put the eye of Osiris or the eye of Asar in Horus. No, they put the eye of Ra in the eye of Horus. That is deep within itself. Now, one represents the sun, and one represents the moon. You probably think that representing the moon is a bad thing, or representing the sun is a good thing. But honestly, it's deeper than that. So let's see. All right. Where is it at? So you can break this down. This is a better way to look at it. Yeah, this is a way better way to look at it. All right. Hold on. Way better. Now we could talk to them, or we can hear from them and let them explain, what they want to say about it. But I really don't care to hear what they had to say because I already know what I'm going to talk about. Now, what I can say is the Eye of Ra related to the sun, protective powers come from the instilling fear of violence. Eye of Horus related to the moon, protective powers come from deflecting malevolent forces. So that's a great way to just say it as it is. And more of a broader brush, it would be Ra is physical protection and Horus is spiritual protection. So one is protecting your physical body. Ra is what can be seen. That's why Amun Ra is the one that sees all that all cannot see. Haru is Mooney. This is the whole point of this conversation. Haru is Mooney. Mooney is your spiritual energy. So, like I was saying, when it comes to talent and singing and dancing and all that different stuff, that is what you would call Mooney. The problem comes in where now we think that this Mooney that we're seeing is actual Mooney. It's actually not. It's bullcrap. Remember, before CGI, we had sock puppets. You know what I'm saying? You had to, really move the hands of this thing, or have a stick attached to it. You had to really do the voices. You really had to act the scene, and that's where action, for theater comes from. And excuse me again. This is where true talent is. It's going to be shown. It's going to be revealed. It's not going to be copy and paste, cut and paste. It's not going to be like, you notice how everybody we're comparing to Little Kim? That's because this is not talent. It's not going to be cut and paste. Like I said, it's going to stand out on its own. It's not going to have to take on the energy of something that's already been. It doesn't have to. In some cases, but not in all. So, to me, I feel in these times, with everything that's going on, all the, from assassination attempts or stage events, it's like I feel people don't have enough Mooney to understand what they're looking at. Let's say that it was staged, but for who? Because I can hear people already. Oh, it's to take over the White House. No. You have had the two bird analogy for the longest. Okay, both of those birds, both of those wings don't like this whole Trump thing. So it's not about Trump anymore. It's not about, the people who are fans of him or anything like that. No, it's about a fly in the ointment. That's all. That's all it is. It's just, what is the point of that? If both sides been leading us the wrong way the whole time, what is this? It would be a clarity moment. It would be you should be able to see it. That's what I'm trying to tell people. I'm like, do you have any Mooney? It's not just talent like singing and dancing. No, it's to see things that are to be, you know what I'm saying? To understand that there has to be a switch in your operations. You guys have been doing things that have historically failed. When you go against certain order, certain balance, you just destroy everything. And for us to be living in the past and not getting the information about the past is crazy. Mooney is the true money on earth. You know what I'm saying? It truthfully is, because it's sight, it's thinking, it's the possibility, the enthusiasm, the optimism. Like, that's really what it is. That's why it's talent. Talent and talk start with the same vibration. TAL. It's just missing a K. But the etymology of talk and talent is tell. Speak. So that's what we're doing. We're speaking. And I want people to realize that it's not just singing and dancing that is considered a talent. Wisdom is a talent. Being able to put things together, to see things that people are not seeing, that's talent. There's so much Mooney out here to be used, to be discovered, to help better a nation, better people. But you guys got to turn on your Mooney too. You'd have to help, as an adult, you are the ones that speak to the children. The children don't really speak to themselves. You're the guides. And we're not using, like I said, we're not using the science for the right reason. A lot of people are just doing feel-good talk. A lot of people are just trying to get money out of people. A lot of people are just trying to have people on dummy missions. And I keep telling people, if you go with the majority, then you're wrong, because we haven't got this right yet. And with all this technology, for us to be this broke, we're clearly not going the right way. So that's when, like I said, we have to have these types of conversations. You guys have been using the eye of Ra for a long time. You guys have been using what's in front of you, what you can see. You haven't been using your eye of Haru. You haven't been using the Mooney, things to foresee, things that can come through what you're seeing taking place. You already know. It's like not paying your rent. Okay, as soon as you get to the last day of the month, you already know it's going to be due, but you've wasted the whole month. You haven't paid it off. So now it feels like you're paying twice. I'm trying to avoid that. So for next year and the rest of this year, I want people to realize something. Using your eye of Haru, you would see that, there's an over amount of laziness. There's an over amount of leeches and losers and just terrible soldiers for a battlefield of any proportion, whether it's educational, physical, spiritual. There's a lot of weak people out here, and it's due to talentless souls playing a position that they are not. It's like these people have no eye of Haru, but they're trying to be the eye of Ra, which it doesn't make any sense. How can you rule, the earth with none of this wisdom? Like, you have no wisdom, and that's why there's a bunch of brain dead people following a bunch of talentless people on earth, and we all know it. We all know it. If we're not talking about physical sports, and we're talking about just like both talent in general, black and white, everybody, it just doesn't seem organic. It doesn't seem authentic. Well, we got to change that. But like I say, this is why I love allegory opposed to, just believing in something. If you just believe it, you're never going to see what it's telling you. If you analyze it and you break it down, it'll be more useful here on earth. You'll notice that. You don't have to float in the air with anything. With knowing that Mooney is talent, and that's what makes finance on earth. It is up to the people what they are influenced by and what they deem talent. That's what I'm saying. The ball is in our court. So basically, the more wise people we create, the more leadership we can see in the sunlight. It doesn't have to be a mystery or just a story. It can be reality. That's why both of the eyes are together. But I keep telling people that's weird that it's the eye of Ra and the eye of Horus. It's not the eye of a saw. Like a saw is not there. Why is that? Why is that? Because honestly, you don't need a saw there. He rules the underworld. You don't need him there. You need Haru there because Haru is the flesh ruler on the earth. So it's through his eyes that the eye of Ra is even ruling. That's the point. The eye of Ra is the sun itself. So I get what people are saying. Well, like, how could, something, remember, Haru doesn't exist neither. It's a story. It's a story about the one who will rule the earth will basically be putting the sun in its eye. That's what it will be. That's who's ruling the earth. The one who's the visual. Without the sun, you can't see anything. Everything's in the dark. So that's what it's saying. This God that we're giving praise to, this deity, its eye can be represented by the sun itself. Its other eye could be represented by the moon itself. It's allegory. You know what I'm saying? We're teaching something. Okay. But right now we're on Mooney. We're not on the eye of Ra. We're on the imagination. The God that you guys talk about the most, the creator, the creative side, not the visual, like what you already see. No, the thought that conjured up the idea that the physical hand created. That's what the eye of Haru is. That's Mooney. Okay, we all have it. All of us do. It's time to start using it. The Trump thing really inspired me to make this video. It's like you guys have to start seeing certain things. The setup for him is he was supposed to be dead. He's supposed to be dead. They messed up. How are you supposed to see that? Only because the two wings, same bird. Okay, the Republicans don't like him. The Democrats don't like him. So he's not on the bird. So that's the point, boys and girls, that we're trying to get you to see. Even if you don't like his attitude, that's fine. It has nothing to do with the story. The story is the rebellious one, the one that is not going to be a part of the system. It's going to be shown. You're going to be able to see it in life. It's going to have, the raw approach. It's going to be rough. It's going to be strong. Okay. But through what? Through the Mooney, through seeing what is to forecome. Okay. Forget just illegal immigrants and drugs. All right. What about the protection of your children? A lot of your children are dying. They're ending up missing. They're depressed. So you got all these, pills for depression. You have all these pills for blocking puberty. You have all this different stuff that's going on. Okay, this is what is destroying your nation. This is something you'd have to foresee. You'd have to foresee it. then you'd have to act on it. This is why the universe is sending us such a strong character right now. It's like, because America, to tell you the truth, guys, you guys have been weak for a long time. And I know people are like, oh, well, why is it just for America? Why wouldn't it be doing this for everybody else? Everybody else is not opening a door for people to safely, find shelter and health and good food and education. Everybody's not doing that. On Earth, there's really only one place that's doing that. And they're still not being respected. People don't want to, conform to the way that they do things. People don't want to, respect the law. People don't want to respect the flag, the creed, the ways, the mores, but they want to reap the benefits off of it. That's called using somebody. That's not good. Trust me, the American Negro should completely understand what I'm saying. They feel they've been used. So that's not a good thing, right? All right. If you don't have any wisdom there, then you're going to always get played. Hence why, the next video will be specifically towards the American Negro, trying to help them out. But this is a video for everybody. You got to start using your third eye. You have to start seeing things. Do I believe anything on TV? No. Do I believe that they have psyops, fake situations that they put out there? Yes, I do. Do I believe that it's all like a test? They've been said that. Yeah. So the teaching tools go both ways. So if you're going to say that the assassination was set up, it was staged, to do what? Oh, destroy the earth. Destroy the nation to take over. No. You guys already have a dictatorship. I couldn't even question COVID. I got my page blocked, shut down. I can't even speak on, how I feel about men and women's sports. You'll be shut down. You'll be stopped. I can't even show, proof of a laptop that exists because it'll be shut down. It's like, what are you guys talking about? Where you are right now is being controlled. You're not free at all. You think you're free, but if you notice, the more freedom they give you, the more stuff they put in your freedom. It has nothing to do with you guys. So we'd have to flip that coin and show you the other side. So let's just say this energy that's on Earth, this living energy, let's say it puts something in the way to make you straighten up, to make you have no choice. The same way that the devil can put something in the way, or negative energy can put something in the way to make you mess up without a choice. You're the one allowing them to read to your children. You know what's going on, guys. You can say that it doesn't hurt anybody, and no, it does. It destroys families. It destroys structure. It destroys the kingdom on earth. That's what it does. Because now you have your emotions in play about something that you logically know is a negative. See? If I get your Mooney, if I have that captive, then what you conjure up that comes out your eye of Ra, it will be distorted. It will be bad. That's what I want you guys to get. It all starts in your mind. That's why we protect the children and what they see and what they learn. So who wants to expose sexuality to children in pre-pubescent time? Who wants to show them all types of defiance and ignorance, knowing that it's an undeveloped brain? Who would lead them like that? The devil. The devil knows children don't know any better. So it would give them the keys. No teacher. Just, do it that well. And you wonder why you have so much suicide now, so much drug overdoses. Trying to get you to use the wisdom that has been here for centuries the right way. So you can really give respect to this humanity thing and the brain and the soul and the heart and the one time. That's why everything is one. Everybody's always saying that. Everybody's like, oh, everything's connected in the universe. That's why everything is one, because you're only here once. So take advantage of the information. Take advantage of the wisdom. Stop being afraid to this one time here on earth. Use your mind. Everything is coming from here. And the more we get that to its healthiest potential, the better the whole world will be. So